Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour, the man who's got the power, he is back. He is back for revenge, and he is here to save the day. This is the Wolfrhymes Show, starring Fabian Garcia. Don't let go, you got to keep dancing. The city lights and girls keep me going faster. There's no time, so go find the girl of your dreams. Hop into a hot car, going 90 on the freeway with me. Live life the way you want to, you ought to. Before you go old, roll dice on the table, let it gamble, and leave with the gold. I won't settle for less. I own the universe tonight. I'm living my best among the people of the night who like to party. Just keep on moving, baby. This is no time to waste. Go have fun once in your life. It's the weekend for me. It's time to handle my dream. This is the night life. Club hopping like a maverick. Vegas, Hollywood, LA to the Bay. I keep on going places. It's crazy if I make a change. This is the night life. We ride the night together. This is the night life. We're living for adventure. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Wolfrhymes Show, introducing Fabian Garcia. I'm finally back. Yes, I am. No audience? Well, kind of like real life, I guess. So what should I say on camera? What should I talk about? I just want to be spontaneous, say whatever comes to mind. My issues, my torments, my beliefs, my life, I suppose. Where do I start? Where should I start? Should I write things down? I know I'm a sloppy mess. I know. But what do you expect from a guy coming from the last life who owned a Vegas world? Well, I didn't own it, but I climbed my way to the top. Then they cast me out of there. I fell, hurling down, and boom! When I landed, it's like a scattered mess. I'm trying to piece the puzzles together. So, in my other posts, I have said I am the Messiah. Okay? I don't know if I am. And you might laugh and say, what? How the hell does a man not know he's the Messiah? Well, that's a good way for me to be blameless unto God. And, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Let me just start anywhere randomly, because I'm just a sloppy mess. Let me check this real quick. No, I don't want to work tomorrow. Okay. Back to what I was saying. You know what? I'm going to put some music. And I know it's against copyright, but you know what? Who the hell knows if, they're going to start quarantining a bunch of people and start killing them with vaccines and whatnot. So I might as well just, who gives a shit about copyright? In fact, if they get a copyright claim, they're getting the views. They're getting my views and giving them my views are going to them. So I'm helping them. I'm promoting their music. I love this music. I love Italo disco, old school rave, 80s and 90s dance genres, 80s heavy metal, video game music from the 80s and 90s. That is my zone. That is my music. So right now I'm going to put some Italo disco. So you can enjoy the music. So let's get to it. This is by Alan Ross. The song is called Valentino Mon Amor Extended. It is Italo Disco. So here we go, from the top. Now, I don't understand the lyrics because I think they're in Italian, some of them. But either way, like, I don't care. The melodies that they're singing, the tone of voice that they're using, awesome. Wait, first let me put... here we go, hold on, wait. I don't know if I should mute this one, put this louder. Let me explain the language of music. Now you hear this music, most people of this stupid world that listen to whatever's famous out there in the shitty world, they think like of something, dancing like a crazy idiot. No, you stupid moron. It's not that. This song can go with like, you're becoming a mafia king and you're killing off your enemies. They're all paying one by one. Everything that they did to you, you're paying them back one by one. That's what the melodies stand for. That's what the sound effect sounds like. That's what it goes with. Getting revenge. So you're like climbing your way to the top and you're getting revenge little by little. Like a scene, you know, like you're putting out hits in the middle of the night. Just killing those suckers. Your enemies. That's what this music goes with. Now, back to what I was saying. So, why do I say that I'm the Messiah? Why am I so confused? Or maybe I'm right. I might as well say it. What if I fucking die from this quarantine, this coronavirus that they're doing, the quarantining people? Now, I voted for Trump, and I love Trump. I don't think he's a bad guy, but even if he was a bad guy, I like the guy. I think he's cool. And, but here's the thing. So before I die, I might as well just say I'm the Messiah, because I feel like in this life, I've been so screwed over in so many ways. Now you might say, well, wait a minute. You're a wealthy American. You haven't been screwed over. Now, first off, I do have some religious beliefs that I hold on to. I used to believe in Jesus, but now I'm not sure if I believe in him anymore. But some religious verses I hold on to. You know, like one of them says, it'll be kingdom against kingdom. So that I believe is true. So in other words, you first got to protect your own base, your own kingdom. Focus on America. So in America here, I feel like I've been screwed over as an American. I've been screwed over, you know, you might say, oh, well, that's just your doing. No, you don't fucking know. If we're in a simulation, a matrix, all the bad luck that happens might be orchestrated by higher entities. And just because they're higher does not necessarily mean that they are good. And doesn't mean either that, you know, I might be good and they might be evil. So, I've been screwed over. And the last straw for me was, I fell in love with you, Noel Brian. I can't stop thinking about you. I prayed for you to go away. I meditated. I did everything I fucking could to get you out of my mind. I can't get you out of my mind. I do everything I can. But the last straw for me was when you got married. I felt like, oh shit, I'm not gonna have another chance with this girl. And I've had schizophrenia. I've been locked up in psych wards 12 to 14 fucking times. You might say, oh, well, you must be a really bad person. No, I'm not a fucking bad person. You know, I had a nervous breakdown because I was working 50 to 60 hours at a warehouse. And I said to God, hey, you know what? I fucking had enough. I can't keep up with this shit. I'm 22 fucking years old and I still don't have a girlfriend. And you know what? You might say, oh, well, you just got to be confident. You just have to be confident. Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitches. You know what? Sorry. Some bitches. Not all. Some women are bitches. Not all. So, back to what I was saying. I had a nervous breakdown. I ended up in the psych wards 12 to 14 fucking times. Because when I first landed there, they forced meds on me. And those meds, I became addicted. And every time I came off of them, lo and behold, I'm a fucking schizophrenic. I'm manic. I'm bipolar. You know? I type on the keyboard, I'm talking to Noelle Brienne, and then I'm like a little possessed, I could say, and I'm not even aware of it, and I say things that are rude, that are too rude, and then she hates my ass, then she blocks my ass, and I can't stop thinking about her. I don't want any other girl. I trade a fucking porn star life to be with her. You know? She's, at this point, like, I might as well just tell the truth. I might be making myself look like a fool for telling the truth. Like, why is this crazy nut being so obsessed over a woman? Well, the last straw for me, the reason why I don't believe in Jesus no more, because I look at my life from like a big old how do you say, like a flashback. I look at all the things that happened bad in my life, and I see coincidences tying themselves to Jesus. And then I wonder, like, he did not accept the kingdoms. In other words, he didn't want to be famous. Yet he's the most famous guy of all that we know here on earth, right? He's the most famous guy. They've known him for 2,000 freaking years, right? He's a very famous figure. So, if he did not accept the kingdoms, why the hell is he famous? You know? If he did not accept the kingdoms, that means that if he died and he came back in this life for the second coming, perhaps he wouldn't be known. He would be unknown. He would be blameless unto God. So that's why I've had many dreams where I died and I said that I was Jesus. I'm not Jesus, but it was just symbolic of the dream. Like, I remember this one dream. I was a celebrity, and this guy, he gives me a cigarette at a bar. I smoke it, and then next thing you know, I find out that the cigarette had some kind of weed mixed with maybe some drug or something, right? So I smoked it, and then I start getting paranoid. Then I call my mom and I tell her, oh shit, I just took a cigarette that had weed in it. And then she told me to calm down, call the nurses, let them know what happened, and they'll just probably let you out. They'll just give you a medicine and then you'll go back out. But no, in that dream, it felt real too. I went with the nurses. Next thing you fucking know, I tell them, I knew they were gonna kill me. They were gonna kill me, I knew it. And I told them, you know what? Well, when Jesus Christ returns, and then all of a sudden they cut me off and they say, shut the fuck up. And then they stabbed me with a fucking syringe. And I fucking died. And then I woke up and it was supposed to be like, I felt like that was like a past life. Now, I looked like the same guy, but it's an alternate reality. We tend to think of past lives as, how do you say, the past of this dimension. But past life, it can be an alternate reality you once lived. Now, science is proving this, that there are probably other dimensions, and they're proving this through math. Now, it's still a theory, but so is the Bible a theory. It's just a book, it's a story. You don't know if it's real or not. So, you know, like, who knows what the fuck is going on? But I had those fucking dreams. They feel like memories to me. And, what else? Well, back to L. Okay. I was watching, and most people that are rappers, they're gonna be looking at me like, what the fuck, man? You watch that shit? It's like, because I was watching a lot of ASMR. Yes. Because I listen to a lot of fast-paced music, and I have a lot of energy. I don't know what happened, but the universe made ASMR. And then it calmed me the fuck down. It calmed me down. A person that's fucking hyper at times. Well, sometimes I'm not hyper, but there's times when I'm very hyper, especially when music is on. So it calmed me down. the more I kept watching it, you know, but of course I only watch ASMR with beautiful women. Not to say that, because the majority of them are beautiful. Like, it doesn't matter what they look like on the outside, but I'm saying beautiful women. So I ran into Noelle Brienne, and I'll be honest, I did not fall in love right away. Okay, it took me like, after about the 8th video watching her, I couldn't stop thinking about her. I could not stop thinking about you. Like, you really stuck in my mind. You stuck in my heart. You stuck in my soul. I fell madly in love. And well, see, I in real life, I'm very much a nice guy. I don't cuss. I don't say bad words. I usually don't express myself either. I'm very introverted. But since when I fell in love with her, I was like, oh shoot, I have to have her. I have to express myself the most. And from what society has taught me is that nice guys are not gonna get the girl. You have to be a rude asshole and be funny. So I kind of pushed the envelope, and at the same time, at times I ended up, while I met her, since I've known her for 3 years, I ended up in the psych ward maybe about 3 times since I've known her. So every time I get close to ending up in the psych ward, it's like Dr. and Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like, I start to type things that I completely fucking regret when I come back from the psych ward, and they put the right meds in me to regulate my behavior and mood. So then I look at those posts and it's like, what the fuck? It's like as if some fucking little bitch hacked my brain and then typed for me to sabotage my relationship, my potential relationship with Noelle Brienne. So that's the only way I could explain it. And it sucks because I really am in love with her. I'm still in love with her to this day. And I just want you to know, Elle, I really love you, okay? I hope one day you forgive me. If not in this life, the next one. Okay? What else do I have to say? You know, I lost my chance. And right when I prayed to Jesus, oh please, Jesus, I want to be with this woman. And you know what? If we're all about to fucking die right now, with the quarantine shit, I'm going to take it a step further. I didn't say I want to be with her. I did not say that. I said, well, I don't know if I should just keep it a secret, but if we were going to die, I might as well just fucking say it. I said to Jesus, please, Jesus, I want to marry this girl. I can't stop fucking thinking about her. So that's exactly what I said. Right after I said that, lo and behold, she shows her boyfriend off in a video. And I'm like, huh? And I'm like, I don't know if at that point she said that it was her fiance. And I'm like, wait a minute, Jesus, I just prayed I wanted to marry her, and now she's getting married to someone else? And I like, man, I'm not a guy who cries a lot because I take medication that's mood stabilizers, but I fucking cried, which is surprising to me. I fucking cried. I couldn't believe the fact that when I met her, all the fucking anger of my life, all the bullshit, all the tragedy, all the being bullied in elementary to high school because I care for animals, it ceased when I seen her videos. I felt happy, I felt at home, I felt fulfilled. But then this guy comes out of nowhere. Yeah, I know he knew her before me, but you know, it's like I prayed to Jesus. More interesting, an interesting fact is that this guy knows how to do construction. I saw that in the video, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm praying to Jesus, who's a carpenter. How do I not know that Jesus just fucking screwed me over and took my fucking girl? You know? Problem is, she got married. Especially when she got mad at me, she's just like, more like, I'm gonna get married more. And then next thing you know, I feel sad, I cry. And then at some point, I do my best to just let her go. Look at other ASMR artist girls. But I don't feel nothing with other girls. So... So the next thing is, she gets married. And I can't stop thinking about her. I go back to thinking delusionally, oh, maybe I still have a chance to get her before, you know, she gets more tied into the marriage, right? But then she has a kid. And she keeps blocking me on Twitter over and over. I don't know, what, 10 times? I mean, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be a fucking creep, but what do you expect me to fucking do? Like, I prayed to God. God doesn't care. I prayed to Jesus. He doesn't care. I'm just being tormented, you know? And now that I've let go of Jesus, because I think that was the last straw. I saw that coincidence. This guy does construction. I'm the opposite. I draw. I make music. That's the right side of the brain, you know? Is it a coincidence, you know, that this guy steals the girl of my dreams? I mean, I don't know what the fuck to think. It's like Jesus allowed, he favored another man who does carpentry because Jesus does carpentry. Oh, who knows if this guy is Jesus himself? You know, I don't fucking know. Everybody thinks he looks this way, he looks that way, he looks this way. Well, how do I not know that's not Jesus? You know? So, she blocked me so many times. And, now I'm just stuck. Ever since I met her and I fell in love with her, my world is flipped the fuck upside down. The last thing I remember was I was getting up on stage and performing my music in front of a bar in you know, with Coast to Coast Live in front of you know, popular judges. And I abandoned that completely because the thing that made me the happiest was no longer music. It was no longer drawing. It was her. It's you. It's you, Noel Brienne. You make me the fucking happiest. I mean, Jesus don't make me happy. When I go to sleep at night, I ain't thinking about hugging Jesus, a bearded man. I'm sorry. I ain't thinking about that shit, no. I watch you, and this is embarrassing. Rappers are gonna look at me. I'm like, why are you doing that, dude? But I go to sleep at night with the projector facing the ceiling, and I watch like at least 20 of her videos on a loop and on random, and she's the one I think about before I go to sleep, and she's the one I think about when I wake up, and I think about her throughout the day, and this quarantining thing has me panicking, because if we're in end times and things are gonna end, I want you to know that I'm madly in love with you, that I'd abandon anything you want me to abandon. And maybe you don't like that. You want a guy to be ambitious in his own goals, but I just want you to know that you mean a lot to me, because I've never been able to change or express myself since until I met you. I mean, I saw you in your ASMR videos when you were acting, and I fell madly in love with those, like those kidnapping videos. You know, for me, they were like, what the heck? To me, you're like a movie star, and I'm like your #1 fan. And maybe things are too late now for me to try to get you now. I mean, not only are we going through this crisis, but you know, I know you're married and you have 2 kids. You're on your 2nd kid. But I can't help the way I feel about you. I can't. And I mean, if you yourself want me to put it to rest, I want to put it to rest. Believe me. I don't want to seek you if you don't love me. I don't want to be with you if you don't love me. So I looked into the theory of twin flames, Now, according to spiritual gurus in different religions, it's even in the Bible, the Hebrew Bible, twin flames. I don't know. I get mixed information. It's supposedly twin flames are like you got soulmates. So you got soulmates. Soulmates are your soulmates are people that you relate to, people that you you have the same kind of interests, same kind of music, same kind of style. You vibe with them. You guys are match. That's a soulmate. But what is even stronger, like soulmates to twin flames, soulmates are pennies. They're worth pennies compared to dollars when it comes to twin flames. And the reason for that is because when two twin flames come together, the universe, like the evil side of the universe, wants to keep them the hell apart. Wants to do everything it can so that they don't ever meet, that they never come together. That's what twin flames have to fight hard. And you usually get the chaser and the runner dynamic. So I'm the chaser, she's the runner. And it's like two magnets, like I'm chasing her, but she's attracted to another one. So the thing about twin flames is that it's like a mirror. And me and her are very much like a mirror. I listen to dance music from the 80s and 90s. She's into that hip hop stuff that I'm not into in the modern age. I was into hip hop like early 90s, but ever since Eminem came out, I don't listen to hip hop. But she's into the modern hip hop. So she's like opposite to me in that respects. She's also opposite to me in terms of looks. Now, I'm dark skinned. I'm dark skinned, dark eyed, dark haired. She's pale and beautiful, and she's got blue eyes and she's got blonde hair. So it's like a mirror. We're opposite, and she's female. So it's like we're vibing together. And the things about my issues, when I say them out, it'll piss her off sometimes. Sometimes she'll say her issues and it'll piss me off. That's what twin flames do. They mirror each other back and forth. And but it's a super strong connection on my end. I'm the chaser, she's the runner. And like I said, I've been trying my best to let her go back into music, go back into this, but I can't. I do my best, but I keep coming back. I don't, believe me, I don't want to bother someone that doesn't want to be with me. I don't. The thing about twin flames, when they come together, now according to the Bible, Hebrew Bible, they're chosen. They're the 144,000 light workers that perform miracles on the earth. They change things on the earth. So for me, I grew up. Well, I'm not perfect. Okay, I don't want to say this, but it's true. Like I have issues. Maybe it's genetic related, because I don't know. Maybe my dad is a certain way, and it's passed on onto my genes. So I've grown up to be sometimes, depending on situations, racist towards certain white boys, like Eminem. The ones that are super cocky and confident. Now, don't get fooled. Right now, I'm acting like my true inner self on the inside. But normally, I don't act like my inner self on the inside. You might say this is an alter ego. No, this is the real one. It's just that society, the world, and the way my brother sees me, my mother sees me, I act like a different person, like a nice, different person. But this is the real me. So, back to what I was saying. I've been racist towards, Eminem. Because it's one thing, like, I don't care. I'm not racist towards him, but when an idol becomes so famous, he does change things on the earth. He does affect my world that I'm fucking in. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about these things, but these are my issues I gotta let the world know. And I don't want people to feel guilty or ashamed, but, it's like, okay, so, you just go to youjizz.com or Pornhub. The majority of dicks are light-skinned people, light-skinned men. You know, when do you see that many? I have a dark penis, but how many do you see compared to light skins? And for most people, some people might say, well, why does it have to be about race? It has everything to do with race at some point. When there's too much of a big imbalance, you know, it's like it will affect the world you live in. Like, first off, I didn't have a girlfriend until I was 25 years old, you know? And you might say, oh, that's because you have to be confident because blah, 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 blah. Fuck you. No, you have not lived my life. You have not seen through my eyes. You haven't seen the coincidences, okay? You haven't seen, you see from your own point of view, but you don't see from my point of view. Maybe mine's false, maybe mine's true. But for whatever reason, to me, it's true. And it's just obvious. Just go to youjizz.com. Majority of tiles that you see are men that are light-skinned. Okay? It's not a fucking coincidence. As long as women masturbate to porn, they're being mind-fucked to just think the most attractive is light-skinned. So that's one of my issues. So, you know, it would make sense for someone like me to heal, to change, is to end up with someone like Elle, because she's the opposite to me. If I fall in love, I'm already in love with her. You know, so it's like it heals the earth, that those issues, because most of the time, if it's a beautiful white girl like Elle, most of the time, in my own point of view, I see them mostly with white guys. But, you know, when you see a beautiful Asian girl, she also likes white guys. The most. When you see black girls, they mostly like white guys. Well, maybe that's what I see, but I can't escape that filter that my mind sees. You know, I prayed about it. I tried to change things about it, but I don't see it. It's hard for me to. I can't see it. You know, I can't see another person's filter. This is the filter that supposedly God gave me, and if it's for a purpose, it's there for a purpose. So that's why I feel like for me, if she fell in love with me, it would be perfect. Like it would fix so many subconscious issues I have with race, you know, in my mind. But since she, well, I mean, like I said, I don't like talking about this stuff because it makes me look like a really evil person. I'm not perfect, but since she married to the typical kind of, well, what my subconscious mind thinks women think is the most cute, the most attractive, you know, like, but to me is not the most attractive. She marries that man and the most attractive to him. So it's like, it makes me feel like, well, wait a minute, then I'm just ugly then? I guess I'm... And I do feel ugly because, you know, like, I don't get as much likes as some... I don't think I ever gotten any likes from beautiful women on my social media. I don't know if they're controlling shadow banning shit, like AI's doing it for me, but I don't fucking get it. You know what I'm saying? You know, is it a coincidence in fucking 8th grade all the fucking girls, they like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Leo DiCaprio, Eminem? I mean, and I couldn't get a girlfriend in those times because you know, like, I mean, I can go to the supermarket and an American girl starts talking to me in Spanish, you know? Like, wait a minute, how do you fucking know whether I speak Spanish or not? You know, so all these issues are in me. And they need to get healed. Or, you know, it's just, I don't know, it could get worse. It just gets worse. And at this point in my life, like, that's how I feel. I'm only attracted to one woman, and that's her. I told you I meditated, hypnosis, exercise. I keep coming back. And if she keeps refusing me, well, it's not healing society. It's making things worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just a typical American Latino with dark skin. But it's just I mean, I don't demand her to come to me or whatever. She has 2 kids already. But yeah, I don't know. I'm stuck in a fog. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I hate white boys. I know it's not necessarily their fault, because how are they gonna fix it? They don't know how to fix it. I feel it's a higher spiritual thing we had to attack. You know, me myself at this point, since this guy is a carpenter, took the girl of my dreams. It's like it's a spiritual attack, and at this point I'm starting to think, oh wait a minute, it's too much of a coincidence. He does carpentry, I do the opposite, I do art and music. So then that must mean that Jesus lives in that guy. I mean, he lives in many believers, right? But it's like Jesus did it to me, to piss me off. And he knew it was, if he's God and he transcends all space and time, he knew it was going to piss me off, and that was the last straw. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're starting to make me think you're an evil God. And it's like, if supposedly you did not accept the kingdoms, why the hell are you so famous? How do I not know that the guy that died on the cross was an unknown name, an unknown race? You know? And if he's unknown in this life, perhaps he's a nobody as well. You know, and look at someone like, well, Eminem. He himself called himself Satan in satin panties, the Antichrist. Who else do you know that's as big as this dude, as famous as he is, call himself Satan? I don't fucking know. You know, it's like, and now he's claiming he's with he's a Christian now, right? He accepts the Lord. And then he puts out a song called Lord Above, and on the fucking cover, he's pouring fucking wine down on earth from his car. You know, like, how do I not know that? I started to think Jesus is Satan. and I coincidentally, I'm a nobody who listens to techno. Okay? Too many coincidences make me believe that perhaps I'm the Messiah. I even did a miracle once that my family saw as well. And, it's like, if we're about to die, I might as well just declare it. I am the fucking Messiah. Sorry, not fucking. I am the Messiah. I mean, is there a guarantee with Jesus that I'm going to live a better life in the next life? Or how do I not know I'm not going to go through the same fucking bullshit patterns, same fucking curses, unless I turn around and say, fuck you. You are not going to treat me like a sheep. I'm a wolf. I'll bite your ass. And a shepherd can only kill a wolf if he has his gun. So, if he tries to, I can sneak attack him too. I don't want to hate Jesus because for so long I loved Jesus, You think I want to betray him? No. But too many coincidences make me think that he's fucking evil. And for instance, the majority of people think he's light-skinned Jew, In all the drawings and all the movies, he's a light-skinned Jew or a light-skinned white man. But yet we have the Shroud of Turin, that's what it's called. No, he was a man that had skin tone like me. Even in the Bible it says that he has bronze skin. And does God even care that he was bronze skin or not? I don't think he does. But when there's an imbalance in society or in the world, when somebody's basking in too much greatness, while the other ones are suffering at the hands of those that are having too much power, it affects us. It affects us. I mean, I can't just fix my issues with just reasoning with myself. I need love. You know, oh, that's the other thing. Her husband, I knew from tweets and what she says, is that he's had a lot of girlfriends. I only had one girlfriend, 4 months, slept with her once. She cheated on me with her fucking 6'5" personal trainer ex. Okay, I was a nice guy, and this guy came crawling back to her because he slept with all the girls in the club. He's a sleazy fucking guy, you know, and I myself did her a favor because she wasn't an attractive woman at all. The face was very, I wasn't attractive, but I said to God, I'm going to fall in love with her. I'm going to try to get to know her and fall in love with her personality, and I did. But when she cheated on me, I was like, fuck this. Why do I have to be so fucking nice? I'll get back to my show. Hold on. So I got to take this call.